This is Tony Poulos reporting from Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona. Today I'm with a very good friend of mine, old friend of mine, Boudewijn Pesch, who is the Managing Director for EMEA and Asia at Tekelec. Boudewijn, great to see you again.
Morning, Tony. Good to see you again as well.
Tekelec's making a lot of news lately. You're starting to branch out into areas that are making inroads, and I'd like you to cover off some of them with me. What's the hottest thing you're finding at the moment? What's Tekelec into?
Tekelec is very well known for our work in the signaling space and STP. Over the past 2 years we've been heavily investing in two main areas, and that's the policy control and the diameter routing areas.
Policy control is hot. What is so important about policy control, and why are operators starting to realise it's important?
Yeah, so what we have seen in policy control is a number of phases. So policy control has been adapted in the network now for things like bandwidth shaping, family plans, but what we see is a third generation of policy control where operators need to collaborate with over-the-top players, and this is where policy control can really help the operators to differentiate.
Is real-time a big issue now?
Real-time is a big issue for operators because they really need to add top-line revenues to their mobile data to grow that data revenue for them.
Now, diameter has also been growing in stature for some time. Why are operators now seeing the great benefit in diameter?
So diameter has been around for some time, but diameter will be the protocol going forward in HSPA+ and 4G networks. So operators realize that they need to have a control plane for diameter in place to communicate between their policy, between their billing, and that's where diameter will form a critical role for the mobile operators to grow their mobile data revenue.
You're growing very strongly in Asia at the moment. What sort of operators in Asia are looking at your products and services, and why are they implementing them?
So what we see is operators who are adapting HSPA+ and LTE in Australia, in Japan and in China, who are coming to Tekelec to talk about diameter routing with us.
Diameter routing, is it very difficult to implement, or is it something that can be phased into the network very quickly?
So what we are doing with the operators to convince them to build in diameter routing from day one in their network, rather than to start an LTE network and then to revamp the network halfway down their growth journey. And we're really successful with that, where a number of leading operators are now putting the diameter routing platform in their network from day one.
So the future's looking good for Tekelec.
We feel very bullish about the future for Tekelec, predominantly in the mobile data area. We feel we have the right products at the right time in the market, Tony. Thank you.
And we'll be keeping an eye out for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.